Montenegro, a small yet fantastic country in southeastern Europe, more commonly known as Crna Gora or Black Mountain by locals. Whether it's a road trip through Europe, a crazy hike through Domitor National Park, or a relaxing cruise holiday across the continent, Montenegro is a sight to behold.
Hi everyone, this is Queen Shape, also known as the Poor Londoner, and I'm in the beautiful city of Kotor in Montenegro. And these are my top reasons why this place and its surrounding regions should definitely be on your bucket list. Let's do it.
Number 1. Kotor. Wedged between brooding mountains in a moody corner of the bay, achingly atmospheric Kotor is perfectly at one end with its setting. Hemmed in by staunch walls snaking improbably up the surrounding slopes, the town is a medieval maze of museums, churches, cafe-strewn squares, and Venetian palaces and pillories. It's a dramatic and delightful place where the past coexists with the present. Its cobblestones ring with sounds of children racing to school in centuries-old buildings, lines of laundry flutter from wrought iron balconies, and hundreds of cats, the descendants of seafaring felines, loll in marble laneways. The energetic can also make a 1,200-meter ascent up St. John's Fortress via 1,350 steps to a height of 260 meters above sea level, where the views from atop are absolutely glorious. Number 2. Perist. Looking like a chunk of Venice has floated down the Adriatic and anchored itself onto the Bay of Kotor, Perist almost hums with sad memories of the days when I was rich and powerful. Despite only having one main street, this tiny town boasts 16 churches and 17 formerly grand palazzi. The town slopes down from the highway to a narrow waterfront road that runs along its length. At its heart is St. Nicholas's Church, set on a small square lined with date palms and the bronze busts of famous citizens. Also, Perist's most famous landmarks aren't on land at all, two strange, picturesque islands with equally strange histories. The first is the tiny inlet called Our Lady of the Rocks, a beautiful space almost completely man-made. This church was raised in 1630 on an artificial island, which was built by the fishermen from Perist. Sveti Hord, rising from a natural reef, is the smaller of Perist's two islands. Locals have nicknamed it as the Island of the Dead, since legend has it that it is cursed. However, it does look pretty heavenly to us, doesn't it? The island can only be admired from afar though. Visitors are not encouraged at all. Number 3. Herceg-Novi. Standing at the entrance to the Bay of Kotor like an eager host, Herceg-Novi welcomes visitors with bright bouquets, sparkling seas, and almost constant sunshine. The old town's shiny squares, elegant churches, and formidable fortresses echo with the clatter of cafes and restaurants. Further down, pebbly beaches and concrete terraces offer access to the bay's best and cleanest swimming. Number 4. Lofsan. Directly behind Kotor in the Black Mountain that gave Crna Gora its name, the locale occupies a special place in the hearts of all Montenegrins. Most of its history, it's represented the entire nation, a rocky island of Slavic resistance in an Ottoman sea. The views from this gorgeous place stretch as far as Albania and Croatia. Number 5. Lake Scather. Dolphin-shaped Lake Scather is the Balkans' largest and has its tail and 2/3 of its body in Montenegro and its nose in Albania. Today, Scather is renowned as one of Europe's top bird habitats. It's a blissfully pretty area encompassing steep mountains, island monasteries, clear waters, and floating meadows and water lilies. Number 6. Last but not the least, Durmitor. The impossibly rugged and dramatic Durmitor is one of Montenegro's and Mother Nature's showpieces. Carved out by glaciers and underground streams, Durmitor stuns with dizzying canyons, glittering glacial lakes, and nearly 50 limestone peaks soaring to over 200 meters. Bursting at the seams with majestic mountains, breathtaking beaches, and larger-than-life locals, minuscule Montenegro proves once and for all that good things do indeed come in small packages. For those with even a passing interest in European history, it is an absolutely fascinating country. Until next time, you guys, I'll see you all soon.